Hello everyone. So this video is all about translations. So with translations, we'll be given a vector and a point or a figure that we want to translate. So this vector tells us the horizontal change and the vertical change. So say my vector, any vector a comma b, this a represents our horizontal and the B represents our vertical. Okay, so say we want to translate this point -2, 1 along the vector, and our vector is 5, 4. So that tells me I'm going to go to the right 5 because it's a positive 5, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then up 4 because it's a positive 4, and that's our vertical change. Okay, and then that's it. That's our point. So that point is 3, 5. So that's our image. Okay, after the translation. Now, there's going to be two types of vectors. Okay, and those vectors are going to be either given in component form, which is as the vector, like we had with a comma b, or in function notation, which has x and y, like a regular function, and it tells us what our new coordinate is, which is x plus the a, which again, the a is that horizontal change. The y, I add b, and that's my vertical change. So that's what function notation will look like. It will just be adding our horizontal change and adding our vertical change. Okay, so it's just given in a different form. It tells you what you're adding to the x, what you're adding to the y. Okay, same thing with component form. This is my horizontal change, and this is the vertical. Okay, so horizontal, vertical. All right. So let's look at an example where we're actually finding the translation vector, and it gives us the image and the pre-image. So my pre-image is the point 2, 3, so let's plot that. And my image is the point -2, -1, so let's plot that as well. So -2, -1, do the best that I can here. So when we find our translation vector, we're going to go from the pre-image to the image. So that translation vector is what we're trying to find here. So I would draw the arrow going from your pre-image to your image. That's a terrible drawing, but we'll go with it. So then we just need to find our horizontal change and our vertical. So let's start with our horizontal. We're going 1, 2, 3, 4 to the left. Okay, so that was left 4. And then we're also going 1, 2, 3, 4 down. So down 4. So that tells me my vector is left 4, so that's a -4 on our horizontal. And down 4 tells me also -4. Okay, so that would be in vector form or component form. We can also write it in function notation. Xy goes to x minus 4, y minus 4. Okay, you can also double check by plugging in your pre-image and then adding that to your pre-image to see if you get your image, which we do. Okay, so this would be our final answer, this 4, -4. Okay. All right, so let's look at an example where we have to find the pre-image of a point, and I'm actually going to change this point, change it to -5. Oh, it's not letting me. All right, so let's just change it here. We're going to change this to negative 5. And we'll keep the same translation vector. So this point is 3, negative 5. Let's plot that first. And I want to find the pre-image. So this is the image after this translation of 3, negative 4. So if I were to go over 3, down 4, well, now I need to go up 4 and over 3 to find my new point. Okay, so you're really doing the opposite of our vector. So if you wanted, you could change the vector to make it negative 3, so that you know you're going to the left now, and then up 4. Okay, so our new point would be 0, negative 1. Okay, so say you weren't given a graph, you could also just subtract 3 from the initial point. So 3 minus 3, we'd get 0. And then negative 5 plus 4, we would get that negative 1. Okay? So really with this one, you're just working the other direction of the vector that you were given. Okay, so this is our final answer. This is our original point B. Let me know if you guys have any questions. Feel free to come see me. And that's it for translations.